Titus 1:10-12 says, "For there are many rebellious men, empty talkers and deceivers, especially those of the circumcision, who must be silenced because they are upsetting whole families, teaching things that they should not teach for the sake of sordid gain. One of themselves, a prophet in their own, said, 'Cretans are always liars and evil beasts, lazy gluttons.'" Well, if you're joining us in reading through this 90-day reading plan, today's reading is Titus 1, and I encourage you to read that passage. Now, there's one person or one passage in the Bible that my wife does not like. It's found here in Titus 1:12. It's because she comes from the island of Crete. Here's a whole group of people that are being put down because of where they were born. Yet, it is interesting and has an interesting backstory with the statement that Cretans are always liars, evil beasts, and lazy gluttons. You see, the quote comes from a man by the name of Epimenides. He was a 6th century BC Cretan historian, so if he's making a blanket statement about Cretans, and yet he is a Cretan himself, wouldn't it be logical to assume that he was lying about the statement in the first place? Well, that being aside, I don't think Paul is saying that all people who come from the island of Crete are liars and lazy gluttons. I think Paul is making a larger judgment and a larger statement about the one that encompasses all of mankind. We have our flaws. We all struggle with sin. We all would slip into a life of debauchery if we didn't have the Spirit of God within us. So let's talk about Paul's rationale in Titus chapter 1. He's telling Titus, much like he told Timothy, to choose certain leaders in the church, and then he outlines what their qualities are to be. He also warns Titus that there are many who will try and deceive him so that they'll become leaders in the church. Titus is to be on watch for this kind of manipulation. Now, what does it take to be a leader? First, it takes repentance. Then it takes a desire to walk with God. And finally, it takes a desire to bring others to Christ. Now, this comes through various methods. Humility and repentance are the key to the leadership in the Christian world.